Hey everyone, my name is Kyle Hart. I'm a part of the Hauntings of Ohio Paranormal Research Team. What we have for you today is a full in-depth overview of the Paranormic Spirit Box. We're going to be going over all of the specifications, how to actually use it, and stay tuned to the end of the video because we're actually going to do a field test at one of our local haunted locations. So for the viewers who are just starting to get into paranormal investigating, just keep in mind that a spirit box is one of the core and essential pieces of equipment that you're going to want whenever you go to these haunted locations. Essentially what a spirit box is, it's a small radio that sweeps through frequencies very fast, creating a white noise. The theory is that white noise creates a beacon for spirits to be able to communicate through, which will then give you live responses to the questions that you're asking, opposed to a digital recorder where you have to play back the actual audio. So the spirit box model that I'm holding is made by the company Paranormic. Up on the top, they say that it is specifically designed for paranormal researchers. On the other side of the box, you'll see some of the features that it has. And then on the back, you have a full specification as well as everything that the package includes. You'll notice whenever you open up the spirit box, it's a very modern, sleek design. It has a good weight to it, but it's not too heavy. Along with the decent weight, the size of this specific model, it's very nice, sleek design, modern look. It has a nice size speaker on the left side and it gets pretty loud, so you don't need an external speaker in order to hear this properly. And it gets to a pretty decent volume. I'm gonna show you right now what that sounds like, but you'll also get a better feel for it when we're outside of the studio in the field, more of an open environment. So pointing our attention to the top of the device, starting from the right side, we have a sliding wheel that will adjust the volume. We have an on-off switch, and we also have a flashlight in case you forgot to pack one. Also on the top, we have a large antenna if you want to look for better signal. And whenever you collapse it, it does have a nice clip to keep it into place. On the back side of the device, we have the Paranormic logo with the engraved name on the back, and we also have the battery compartment. Now this is a rechargeable battery, and we'll show you that port right now. And you'll charge the device by simply using a micro USB cable. Just above it, you do have a USB port for data transfer. And for those of you who want to use the Estes method by utilizing the headphones, there is also a headphone jack. So starting on the top row, off to the left side, working our way to the right, we have the mode button. That'll toggle between FM sweeps, AM sweeps, SD card mode if you want to review any playbacks that you have. As well as auxiliary mode. Next to that, you'll have a blue button that says scan. Once the device is on, pressing that button will then begin to start your scan. We have a backward arrow, we have a forward arrow, and you can press and hold these if you want to do a manual sweep. Working our way back down to the bottom left, we have a delete button if you want to delete any files during playback. We have a record and playback button, so you can either pause the recording, and this is also how you're gonna start the recording if you do wish to record your sessions. And we have a sweep reverse and a sweep forward. So now that we went over the basic layout of the device, we're actually gonna turn it on and see what it sounds like. And definitely stay tuned to the end because whenever we do that field test, you're gonna wanna hear how this sounds, from the studio standpoint as well as out in the actual field whenever you're gonna be using it. So we're gonna turn on the device by simply sliding over that on-off switch. It's gonna default at FM. So if we wanna begin our sweep, we're gonna press this blue sweep button, and it's gonna start off at a very slow sweep. If you press the sweep forward button just once, it'll go to level 2. Level 3 is a little faster. And finally, level 4 is the fastest that it will sweep. If we turn the volume all the way up, you'll see that it gets to a pretty desirable volume. Turning that back down, if you want to stop sweeping, just press the scan. It'll halt your sweep. And you can press and hold the sweep reverse, and now you're sweeping backwards. So now that we went over the basic features, I do want to talk about how special this spirit box actually is. The sleek design with more of a square looking shape allows you to stand it up with ease if you do want to prop up your spirit box. The modern look also does give it a very professional looking design for those of you who care about the aesthetic of your equipment, opposed to a lot of the other competitors who have more of a rounded shape. This one does stick out from the crowd. And another comparable detail that is at least very important to us is that this unit is not as harsh on the ears as a lot of the other competitors. It has much more of a softer tone when listening to it, which will allow you to conduct more longer sessions without fatiguing your ears. And for those of you who are big on the Estes method, whenever you have static noise playing directly into your ear, and you're trying to keep that volume up to prevent any kind of outside noise from disturbing the integrity of your session, this is a very important detail to keep in mind. And one more thing I forgot to mention, for those of you who are on the clumsier side, we do have a strap here, and you can wrap that around your wrist in case you're afraid of dropping the device. If you are on the fence about what spirit box model you do want to purchase, in the package not only do you get the device itself, you'll get the charging cords, as well as a USB to USB cable for data transport. And if you are on the fence about what spirit box model you do want to purchase, this one actually does come with a 32 gigabyte micro SD card. And why that SD card is so important to have when purchasing a spirit box, because if you do utilize that playback feature, you'll be able to review all the footage directly either on the device, or you can pop that out into your laptop and review it on your computer. Or if you're trying to make a paranormal video to post on social media, you can use that SD card to overlay the audio with your actual investigation so it lines up perfectly. So now that we went over the basics on how this unit is actually operated, the only way to give it the true test is by taking it out to the field and seeing what we can capture. Hopefully the spirits want to cooperate with us tonight so we can give you the best review possible. To actually put the Paranormic spirit box to the test, we take it to a paranormal hotspot at Beaver Creek State Park in Ohio. This abandoned mill is haunted by a few traveling spirits as well as a sad spirit named Esther Hale. Can anyone hear me? We're here?
I don't know.
Who am I talking with? Are you friendly?
You were just what?
Esther, are you here?
No. Oh my gosh.
Esther, is that you? You don't want us to talk to you? Or is that someone else? It's a lot creepier in the dark.
Yes, it is.
Back home.
Back home?
Honey? About.
Are you sad? Are you scared? Are you afraid?
Ooh. Esther, if you can hear us.
Back up. Hey, we're just looking for some ghosts. Can you help us out? Can you help us look for some ghosts?
What?
We're looking for spirits. Who are you?
Omar?
Omar. So clearly we got a really frantic no.
No.
Overall, the voices that came over the spirit box, pretty clear for the ones that weren't so quiet. Obviously, there's going to be a little bit of uncertainty with any spirit box device that you have, but this one's not so harsh in the ear, so you can definitely go for longer periods of time before you start to get a headache because of the piercing white noise sweeps. So overall, I think that was a success. What do you think, Jack?
No, I thought it was really good. We got some really clear responses, and like Kyle said, it wasn't a headache to listen to. Even standing a few feet back, you can still hear it very clearly.
So there you have it, the Paranormic Spirit Box. We absolutely loved this device and we're gonna be using it on all of our investigations. I highly suggest purchasing one of these yourself. You can buy it directly off of the Paranormic website, and for even more convenience, they even sell these exact models on Amazon. Huge thanks to the Paranormic team for sending us this device and allowing us to give our honest review. We absolutely love it. We're gonna have all of the links of where you can purchase it in the description below, and be sure to subscribe to us as you're gonna see a lot more field tests through our full-scale investigations that we post on social media. We hope you enjoyed this review and we'll see you on the next hunt.